Hey, this is Brandon, a B2B cold outreach specialist, helping businesses generate qualified sales appointments, consistent leads, and scalable growth systems. And this has generated our clients millions and millions of dollars. While most businesses struggle with random outreach and dead calls, we use a simple 5-step framework that delivers real results. Here's what nobody's talking about. Most framework overcomplicate things. They focus on vanity metrics and zero real results. Today I'm going to break down our exact process. Let's dive in. Right. Now, this is a 5-step client acquisition framework that we've been using, and this has generated us over 30 qualified sales calls each and every single month, or more actually, depends on the client you're working with. So we have the pre-internet niches, we have cold outreach approach, we have discovery call, solution presentation, and value alignment close. Right, so pre-internet niches. These are businesses that existed before internet. If we're thinking of this, we're thinking of accountant manufacturers, commercial cleaning companies. So basically, the niche we have now in this era, it's more of the AI automation stuffs, and the market is oversaturated because it's a new moving trend, and people tend to forget that any AI startup who's going to hire any agency must be a top agency, and most people who are going to watch these videos are actually small agencies trying to scale their businesses using proven methods that we've used or proven frameworks we've used. Right, so what you should be looking at is pre-internet niches that has proved themselves over time. Accountant manufacturers, commercial cleaning companies, whatever, real estate, stuff like that actually work. Now, why do they work? This is the reason. They understand business value, they have established budgets, they face consistent problems, and they often are behind modern solutions. Now let's look at this. They have established budgets, so you can see they're usually millions and millions, even hundreds of millions of dollars in these sectors and industries. That's why there's always opportunities in that particular niches. They face consistent problems. Now, with the rise of AI and other infrastructures that make things easy or make automations easy, these pre-internet niches often face issues with competing with the new kind of startups right now. So your job is to help them, put them in the front of purchasers or people who want to use the services, and you can make some good money, right? So they are usually having problems with the modern solutions. Like I said before, the SaaS companies who are trying to compete with them, making things automated. So they always need you to actually be, so they can compete in this market, right? So the most important takeaway here is pre-internet niches are perfect because there's constant demand to improve their systems. There's constant demand for clients. There's constant demand for things in these niches. So there's always a demand for every single agency. And if you know how to present yourself upfront, they are definitely going to work with you. Let's go with the cold outreach approach. Right. So we usually use 3 channels. So the 3 channels are as follows. So we use the cold calls, cold emails, and cold DMs to reach out to clients. So cold call between emails, 2 to 3 calls, simple voicemail scripts, focus on scheduling follow-ups, pattern interrupt opening. I spoke about this in the last video. Go check it out in the proven email framework. Right. So paying focused questions. So if you're going to be making calls to them, voicemails, you're going to be telling them why, quickly, short, simple words, why you feel you can provide them results, what pain points they're facing, and how you can give them results. Simple words. Always make sure you're always following up with them. When is the best time to give you a call back? What's your best callback line? Whatever like that. And always make sure that after you send them emails, you're always following them up, because most of the time we actually get this qualified sales calls through the follow-ups. Most 60% of the time it's usually follow-ups. because some clients want to see if you can actually provide value. And one of the ways you can provide value is reaching out and following up with them, because they can see your seriousness and they can see that you're actually about what you're saying. And once you follow up, continues to provide value with social proof, they are likely to opt in for your offer. Right. So let's go in. Cold emails. We have 6 email sequences spaced over 15 days or more. Pattern interrupt, subject lines. Go and check my last video. You're going to see it there. It's 2 to 3 lines per email. Now, with the rise of the improvement of Gmail and the rest like that, or Outlook and the rest like that, right? There's always, if you're not careful, most of your emails will go to spam. Now, why do I say this? Every single time, or most times with agencies, there's always a new improvement. There's always a new stuff. For example, look at Instagram. While they were doing, why I had an agency right before where we could help get Instagram followers of people, grow Instagram, impressions, reaches, and stuff like that. He was working. I was making good money from it. I'm talking about 4 figures in dollars at a young age. I was 19 at the time. So we're making good money for them, and making good money from the agencies. But just one update actually changed everything, and we had to restart the stuff again. I had to refund money and the rest like that. So you have to be up to date. And what is going on is you have to test a lot of things. Right now, what's working is 2 to 3 lines per email. Just short value, social proof, call to action. Simple. But make sure those 3 lines are powerful and they can sway your clients, and they're actually catchy to make your clients want to opt in or continue conversations with you on the emails. Right? So, like I said to you, mix between value and social proof. Just 2 lines, 2 to 3 lines explaining what you do in details, and value upfront and social proof. By the way, most clients like free work upfront, so know what you're doing. Cold DMs. So with cold DMs, we use 2 channels. We have the LinkedIn strategy and we have the Twitter approach. Now, so for LinkedIn connection request with context, value, message within 24 hours, content engagement before DMs, mixed media, text, voice, video, and follow-up sequence. Now, connection request with context. While you're trying to connect to your prospect, make sure you have a value you're trying to provide them before you actually get a connection, right? So, value message within 24 hours. Write to your clients, actually write them with your offer. Content engagement. So before you get them, try to engage in the stuff. Not just really, people don't really like, just random DMs. It's not really nice sometimes. You just have to engage with their posts. Make sure that you mess with them, trying to understand how they provide value, what they actually do, then you send the DMs, right? So one of the ways we actually found out that this works is through voice notes. We know that we get more replies with voice notes than, I don't know, there's something about seeing a voice note on your DM and then text. When a client sees a voice note, not a video, a voice note, they're likely to, what's this guy actually saying? They want to hear what you have to say. And if your offer is good, they reply you. Right. So with Twitter, 3 to 5 tweets first, and then value, add the reply strategy, direct message after engagement, share relevant case studies, and quick value proposition. It's straightforward. 3 to 5 tweets first, value, add reply strategy, direct message after engagement. Remember, engage with your posts, ensure that you make them think want to interact with them. Share relevant updates, share relevant case studies, and quick value proposition. Now, this is a proven, this works actually, but what actually works now is 2 things. Few things we actually put in context. Now, Twitter, 20 DMs per day over a 90-day period. So anyone who's going to watch this video, go try this. 20 DMs per day over a 90-day period, and that's going to sum around 1,800 DMs. And most of the time we can see, or we've noticed, around 15% close rates. Now, these 15% close rates, and this is the offer we usually give them. It's you don't pay until you get qualified sales clients on your calendar. So it's free work upfront, free value upfront until you actually receive qualified sales profile that is actually qualified to your particular offer. Then we can then charge a retainer. That's how it works, right? So it's 20 DMs, 20 engagements over a 90-day period. You end up getting 1,800 DMs in total, and you're able to close around 15%. Now, most times our retainer is around 1,500 US dollars. So you can charge them, and at the end of the day, you can see around $24,000 after 3 months period. And this could be more, this could be less, but it's something worth trying. So let's continue. Now, if you want this entire framework built for you, you can click the link below to book a call. We will handle everything from your email sequence, target market research, system setup, launch, and optimization. Even if you want us to run you a cold email or cold DM campaign, we can run these things for you, automate everything for you, and make sure you actually get qualified results that actually turn into real money for you and your business. Right. So let's get to the last stuff. All right. So this is solution presentation. Once you understand their problems, presenting solutions becomes simple. Now, discovery. So listen, I think I omitted something. Yeah, so discovery calls. Now, your discovery call isn't about pitching, it's about finding pain points. So there are three things. If you hop on the call with a client, if you get a client on the calendar and you're trying to hop on the call, once you hop on the call, the first thing is not to just pitch your services and whatever. Is to understand the pain points of the client, understand where they have issues and where they need to be. So first thing, where they are now and where they want to be, what's stopping them from going there, and what are the things that can be changed to go there. And you get these things, then you actually go back, make your research, come up with a plausible solution, and hop on them with an onboarding call. Now this call will help you to discuss your proposition on solving their issues, on actually giving them value and making them feel that they can work with you. Then, now, once you understand the problems, presenting solution becomes simple. First thing, understand their problems, knowing their pain points, understanding what value you can give them to solve the problems, understanding that the clients most times don't like to stress over getting qualified sales calls. That's why they need you to get them these clients on the call. So let's get here. Value alignment close. So the close isn't about pressure, it's about aligning your solution with your needs. You understand? Its solution is number one. They're having a pain point on actually maybe they're trying to get themselves in front of potential buyers, and they've been having issues with what channels to use, how to go about it. Maybe they've tried before and it didn't work out. That's what they're looking for, an agency which specialize on these things. So it's about aligning your solutions with your needs. Now, here's the take home. So if a client has his or her problems identified with a probable solution over the mail or DM, they're likely to work with you. Now, if a client has his or her problem identified with a probable solution over the mail or DM, they're likely to work with you. Most of the time, what a client wants to see is small, short words, understanding their pain points, understanding how you can take them from A to B successfully without them actually having to stress themselves to do work. You doing all the work for them and actually giving them qualified sales calls on their calendar, right? So always understand that these clients' businesses are more scared of losing money than actually gaining money. Let's get this again. Always understand that the clients / businesses are more scared of losing money than actually gaining money. What does this mean? This means you have to be clear with your proposition. You have to be clear that you are able to do the job. And one of the things we actually use is what we call a risk reversal method, making them understand that they have nothing to lose, and whatever happens, that we can give them refunds. I've given refunds before if once I understand that the offer is not scalable, I give the funds. So these are the things that make clients want to work with you and having less stress over giving you money, because trust me, they are not afraid of losing. They are afraid of actually investing, but they're afraid of losing the money they invested in your agency. All right. So if this framework was helpful to you, why don't you give us a like, subscribe, and book a call if you want us to get this kind of systems for you that actually works in 2025, and then book and make you millions and millions of dollars. If this was helpful, once again, click on the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Book a call. Let's talk. Happy New Year.